Hello everyone, I am Jessa Gracia from BC English 3A. Today let's talk about the contemporary and popular literature. Contemporary literature, it is a literature written after World War II through the current day. The works of contemporary literature reflect society's social and political viewpoints. It also shown through realistic characters, connections to current events, and socio-economic messages. The writers are looking for trends that illuminate societal strengths and weaknesses, to remind society of lessons they should learn and questions they should ask. And also, contemporary literature classified to a variety of systems, including language and genre. And it is a subgenre of romance novels, generally with the setting after World War II. Here are the examples of contemporary literature books. First we have Life of Pi. Life of Pi, it is a Canadian philosophical novel by Jan Martel, published in 2001. The story is all about an Indian young boy from Puducherry who explores issues of spirituality and religion, from an early age. The genre of the story is philosophical fiction. Next we have The Help, and The Help by Catherine Stackett is a historical fiction novel, and it is set in the early 1960s in Jackson, Mississippi, about the story of black maids working in white southern homes where discrimination of race are existed, and it is about survival. Next we have Beloved, and Beloved by Toni Morrison is a novel that explores about motherhood, violence, slavery, and the difficulties of moving forward when you are hunted by the spirit. This story is set after the American Civil War. The story includes genre of novel, magical realism, and historical fiction. Popular literature includes those writings intended for the masses and those that find favor with large audiences. It can be distinguished from artistic literature, and that is designed primarily to entertain. Here are the example of popular literature. First we have Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. The next we have Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And the next we have Crime and Punishment by Fyodor. The next we have Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. In the Philippines, we also have popular literature, just like the No Limitang Hiri. And No Limitang Hiri is the first novel written by Filipino patriot and national hero Dr. Jose P. Rizal in 1887 and published in Germany. The storyline goes detailed with the society of the Philippines during Spanish colonial period and features aristocracy behind poverty and abuse of colonialists. The genre used in this book of No Limitang Hiri is novel, satire, and Philippine history. Next literature, we have Florante at Laura. Florante at Laura is an 1838 awit written by Tagalog poet Francisco Balagtas, and it is considered one of the masterpieces of Philippine literature. Balagtas wrote the epic during his imprisonment, and the genre used are fiction and epic poetry. Next we have The Woman Who Had Two Novels, and it is a 1961 novel by Nick Joaquin, a national artist for literature and leading English language writer from the Philippines. This story tells about an elite Filipina who is hallucinating and is preoccupied with notion that she has two novels or belly buttons in order to be treated as an extraordinary person. And there are three genres used in this story, such as novel, fiction, and historical novel. Last, we have Mga Ibong Mandaragit, and it is a novel written by the Filipino writer and social activist Amado V. Hernandez in 1969. So, Mga Ibong Mandaragit, held as Hernandez's masterpiece, focuses on the new colonial dependency and revolt in the Philippines. So, for our conclusion, contemporary and popular literature helps individuals brighten the strengths and weaknesses of society, in a way that literature helps readers to develop rational and critical thinking of where such events happened and the subject of it. So lastly, it affects everyone's feelings and emotions. That's how their writing style become realistic.